I'm Chris Brinkley with Skyhawk football coach Jason Simpson. An inside look at Skyhawk football. Coach, you opened up the season Thursday night against Iowa Wesleyan. Going into a season, always unproven expectations. Were there any surprises Thursday night?
Well, you know, you're always a little nervous about that first game. We want to make sure we can tie our shoes and put our helmets on correctly. So, you know, it was a good night to get a win, and a lot of guys got to play. Actually, everybody got to play. So that was good morale builder for us, and we were able to see some things on both sides of the ball, some good, some bad, and it allowed us to come to work this week and improve on some things, get ready for a very tough opponent this week.
Coach, you got the Ohio Valley Conference season later, but what do you want to get out of this non-conference portion of the schedule?
Well, you need to develop depth in the early part of the season. You need to find out your established starters, who your solid backups are, who's the guy that you can count on as your playmakers on third down on both sides of the ball, solidify your special teams, and have all those kinks worked out to know when you get to conference play, you know, who you can line up with and have an opportunity to win an OVC championship with.
Tennessee Martin opened the season with Iowa Wesleyan. Let's break down the game film and watch the tape.
Of camp, you understand? 3 weeks or 4 weeks of spring ball, all those workouts, all those meetings, right? Now you get a chance to go put it to use today. You don't get second opportunities, okay? You can't come back and say, hey, Wes, we want to do over. That's not our best. We're better than that. We didn't mean to turn the ball over. We didn't mean to load, right? We don't do that. As long as you got that orange and blue on, right? There's a certain standard that's got to be met. Yeah. And if it's not met, you understand, it's unacceptable. Hey, remember what we said last night. Remember who you are. Remember what you are. Remember where you're going. And remember how you're going to get there.
I'd like to direct your attention to the center of the field where the coaches will pass with the referees for the coin toss.
And the stage was set for the game as UT Martin was set to take on Iowa Wesleyan in the home opener and the season opener. Coach, the team shaking hands before the game.
Yeah, great gesture by the NCAA. Sportsmanship weekend. It was a great thing for our kids.
Iowa Wesleyan kicks off first to Tennessee Martin, and Jason McNair, who's very active today, runs it back.
Redshirt freshman, first play of the game. Kind of missed her block a little bit right there, but I'm excited about that unit. I think he's got big play opportunities.
Tennessee Martin has the ball to start the game again at Graham Stadium on a Thursday night, and Cade Thompson was hitting his targets early.
Nice little play action boot here. Good to see Dexter Noka run a good route off the play action, comes back to the ball really well, catches it in his hands, and you know, that's a good play.
Nice pass from Cade Thompson. And on this play, it's Steven Shiver.
Nice play by Steven Shiver. Extended drive for us right there. A little smash route. Corner drop, Cade put it on him, be able to convert. Shiver's going to be real steady for us this year.
We're a little slow offensively early. Cade punts this ball.
An offensive punt formation is fourth down. We keep our offense out there. They don't know if we're going to go for it. Cade's got to keep that ball inbounds for us so we can down it.
Tennessee Martin on defense, and a stifling defense early on, Coach.
Well, that unit can run, and that front seven is as fast as any front seven we've had.
And it's the quarterback Tolliver for Iowa Wesleyan, and we gave him pressure all day.
Well, you see even our big guys, great play by Jonathan Utley right there. I mean, Josh Bay, number 11 there, very physical. Good to see Coach Boone. Good to see Coach Boone get excited, and that's what we want. We set a certain standard, and we expect our players to match our intensity.
And then Tennessee Martin returning the punt here.
You know, Jason McNair, good fair catch right there. People understand that's big. That's hard to do, and to save this field position.
Skyhawks back with the football. It's Brandon Young.
Good to see Brandon back. He's still nursing a hamstring, but he was able to get in there and get a few carries before he kind of tweaked it again.
Skyhawks still with the football. First quarter, no score. This pass to Anoka.
Nice job by Cade there, seeing that the linebacker hadn't covered down, raise up and throw uncovered there, just as like a run for us, and be able to get over 4 yards.
Skyhawks turning the ball over a couple of times early. Coach, here's an interception.
Yeah, and I'm going to, Cade takes the blame for the interception here, but I'm going to rewind it and we'll show you exactly what's going on here. This is a pattern read route here for this number 2 receiver. And Unique Williams, this is his first game to play in, and you'll see the 2 high safety look, and Mike's running a little choice route on the inside receiver. And Unique with the 2 high safety is supposed to bend it across that safety's face. Well, Cade's throwing the ball on time, but Unique never crosses his face. And Cade throws it on time, the receiver's not there, and we've got to get on the same page with that.
Iowa Wesleyan gets the ball back. No score, still in the first quarter at Graham Stadium. Here's the quarterback, Tolliver, for Iowa Wesleyan. Great pressure.
Really liked it. We're only rushing 4 there. We're getting pressure on the quarterback, and that's going to help us down the road.
More pressure. He completes a little short pass there.
And, everybody chasing the ball. You see 7, 8 orange jerseys in the picture.
And again, the Tennessee Martin defense stifling on this play.
Josh Bay is he's relentless and really sets the tempo. Him and our middle backer, Jonathan Utley.
Skyhawks back with the football.
There's really no excuse for that. We've got to have ball security. Miguel did a nice job running the ball, but we've got to be more focused.
Tolliver again, another sack for the Skyhawks, only giving up 3 first downs in the game.
Yeah, I believe we had 13 3 and outs for our defense, so that's something. Now Josh is just unblocked here, so of course we expected to make that play, but our defense caused you some problems. We give a lot of different looks, and if you're not on point with your protections, our defensive staff will scheme you up and get a sack.
Tolliver had his hands full all day, has to force that one.
Nice play right here, and I'm gonna when you're a defensive lineman and you're rushing the quarterback, when you see teams get plays on screens, the defensive linemen are the ones that cause the game or can stop the game. And you'll see our front 4 here rush, okay, and then when they feel the offensive linemen start to get out and let them go, they got to retrace. And you'll see a nice job here by Ray Teamer, sees the back, feels the offensive lineman get off on him and hugs up the back and causes it incomplete.
Absolutely. Tennessee Martin still, even when they start to run the play and seem to get it right, the Skyhawks stifle them.
Well, very physical at the point of attack.
And a chance for a field goal here. What happened?
Well, we talk about this every time. We don't take a play off. You rush, you get pressure, you rattle that, great effort right there by Aaron High, number 14, and Chris Murray, and really, really proud of those guys not taking the play off and getting on the rush. Nice throw and catch there by little play action. Mike Hicks, 14-yard comeback. Cade reads the rotation of the coverages and goes backside. I mean, that's a big time throw and catch.
There's Cade Thompson again, this time to Kenny Jones.
A little boot action to Kenny and face mask there. Kenny's real valuable to us out of the backfield. He's very versatile with his hands, and these plays aren't open unless you can run the football, because they're all run action looks, and if you can get some run game going, you can get some nice, easy, cheap throws in the flats.
Brandon Young's going to run the football here for the Skyhawks.
Really good to get Brandon back, and you'll see Brandon really like how he finishes the runs. He's always going forward. He gets you the extra 2 or 3 yards off contact, and be good to get him back healthy.
Boy, it just looked like he exploded there on his play.
He does. He's got great vision. You see, he's always got his pads down. His shoulders are square. He's had a lot of carries for us, and it's good to see number 5 back.
See Skyhawk quarterback Cade Thompson run the football.
Yeah, this was kind of a bad decision by Cade, to be quite honest. He had checked to a play. When he gets out of the pocket, he's got to take care of the ball a little bit more and either outrun the guy, Cade, or slide. But, you got to keep his eyes up here. Scramble rules, nice job by the receiver going to the end zone. Cade, got to be able to see him, but, we got to do a better job in ball security. That'll cost us down the road.
Still scoreless, but we take care of that with a Cade Thompson pass to Steven Shiver. And so we see you drawing up the play there on the sideline.
Yeah,
Coach.
Hicks is designing the play. He's telling him, there's something he thinks will work. Nice play here on 3rd down. Shiver does a great job here catching and getting vertical, getting in the end zone. Real proud of his effort. Very coachable, and he's going to be a really good player here.
And I love the way he finishes it, just attacks the end zone.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Great crowd in the background there. It's good to see all that blue and orange.
Tremendous atmosphere. Student section was out. You see the band there in the background, and it was a perfect night for football at Graham Stadium.
Made all of our PATs. Great job our specialists there on the snaps and the holds.
Tennessee Martin takes the lead 7-0 in the first quarter, and it was the start of a lot of scoring for the Skyhawks.
There's our freshman kicker, Cody Sandlin. Thought he did a good job on the night for the most part, kicking it inside the 5. Great coverage right here. Look at Marquis Guy get down the field, pin him inside the 5-yard line, and almost get a safety. I mean, that's the effort and intensity that we want on our cover units. And, we're inside the 10-yard line by the time he gets the ball, and that's if you can send your defense out there, they got 80 yards to go, you're going to win some games.
Marquis Guy, the Martin native who played on this field when he was in high school.
Going to play over 40 games on this field in his career.
That's amazing. Thought you might get a safety in the middle of all this.
Yeah, I sure do. Great pressure right here, but we didn't get lined up correctly and on the fake punt, and we missed poor communication, and that's what happens there if you don't pay attention to detail and do your assignment.
I think it's kind of good to see something like that too in the first game.
No, it is.
Yeah.
You'd rather happen in a game that you're winning handily than a game that's down to the wire.
And back with the ball, Iowa Wesleyan, another stop for the Skyhawks.
Zone reads, and that's 99 there. Nash from Lafayette, Alabama, giving us some nice push inside.
Skyhawks running the football.
A little down and around scheme for us there, blocked down with the tight end and pull the guard, and Jason McNair hitting it up in there.
Well, Cade goes for the home run here.
Yeah, we've got to be able to hit this. He saw the safety kind of creeping in a little bit, and I thought he threw it to the right spot to avoid the deep safety.
Thompson again showing us he can punt the football.
Yeah, these guys got to get down the field here. We're on Dexter's case right there. We got to get down there. Luckily, we got a good bounce. We're able to pin them inside the 5-yard line, and that's a good weapon for us.
Iowa Wesleyan back with the ball. Skyhawks leading at 7-0.
Great job there by Aaron High, playing off the block at the corner position and rally into the ball.
Tolliver, the Iowa Wesleyan quarterback, back in the end zone, kicks one out.
Good play by Eddie Morgan there, running down the back, number 21. I mean, that's real physical for us back at the safety position.
And the Skyhawks will get the football back.
Good job by Jason there. We're kind of going safe punt here, so to be honest with you, he doesn't have a whole lot of blocking because we're trying to make sure they don't fake it again. So when you go safe punt, you're just trying to make sure they hand the ball off.
Tennessee Martin back with the ball to McNair.
Yeah, we were going to go a little reverse here, but they had a blitz coming, so Cade checked a little pass, and Jason did a nice job with the running catch.
Barnes with the first down for UT Martin.
Yeah, I really like how he's running under his pads and being physical and getting downhill. There's nothing more demoralizing when you run a little power scheme and you get push and it's a physical play and you see Mike Hicks coming in there. I mean, when you run the ball, it's a group effort. Receivers have to block. Everybody's got to do their job, and that's who we are.
Mike Hicks with 108 yards on the day.
Nice little slant route right there. Cade was able to read the coverage, stick it on him, and get the first down.
And then coming up, a big play to Kenny Jones.
Yeah, there's Kenny on the little boot again, wide open. Like I said, when you run the ball, way to go, Kenny. Made him miss, get in the end zone. That's a nice job there.
Tennessee Martin leads it now 14-0 over Iowa Wesleyan.
Those are safe little passes for us, and kind of gets Cade in a rhythm and gets other people involved besides just getting the ball to Hicks.
And again, point after, right on the money.
Good job, Tom.
You kind of felt the momentum shift a little bit here, Coach?
Well, you knew it was going to happen eventually. We just had to be patient. Sometimes you don't have to have scoring plays. Draw plays that get 4 yards, and sometimes those turn into 50-yard games.
And the kickoff to Iowa Wesleyan.
Inside the 10 there, I actually called it to 7, so good kick by our freshman. That's Kendall Harper from Trenton Peabody here in West Tennessee. Nice play on the kickoff.
A lot of tackles for loss. This is one of those.
Well, that's it. Josh Cody there, a redshirt sophomore. That's a big-time play. Josh is out of St. Louis. Like his effort there and being physical.
Cade Thompson getting it again to Mike Hicks.
Yeah, Mike's big, strong. Got to take care of the ball there. Mike kind of swinging it out there. Better tuck it away.
Steven Shiver showing dependability.
Yeah, nice job.
Or actually, Unique Williams actually there.
on the little bubble pass, and we've got run calls there, and I'll show you what we're looking for there.
I like the way he's tiptoeing the sideline, kind of letting the play unfold.
He'll tell you tiptoe on the sideline. I just want to make sure he's not tiptoeing, period. But and I'll show you what we're looking for here is that we've got certain runs called, and we've only got one back, so we don't have two backs in the backfield. So if they're going to, they have got 7 defenders. You count them. 1. Let me go a little bit forward here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys in the box. When you're in one back, you don't have very good run angles, okay? So when they don't cover down out here, he's able to make a little call, some eye contact, and we run a little bubble screen right here. We block man on, and he treats it just like a run. If he gets 4 yards, great. If he gets more than that, then that's even better. But that's what when you get your one-back schemes, that's how you have to attack if the defense is going to put 7 in the box.
And Unique Williams ended up getting the first down and 13 yards here on the play. Got a little bit extra at the end. Next play is going to be to Steven Shiver, who also had a big game. This is a 15-yard gain for Tennessee Martin on a complete pass from Cade.
3rd and 10 right here. Shiver goes up and catches a dig with his hands. I mean, that's a big time. He knows he's going to take a hit, and he catches it in his hands. They've got the right coverage call, and that's a good throw and catch. That's good to see.
3 touchdowns on the day for Miguel Barnes.
Miguel will get the ball in the goal line situations because he's a north and south guy, and good to see him with the 3 touchdowns.
Skyhawks score again. Quarter And Tennessee Martin takes the lead 21 to nothing. And Coach, calling the game again, I was a little nervous in the first quarter and really didn't know what Iowa Wesleyan had to offer, but I really felt we started taking control of the game right here.
Yeah, we did. We were a little disappointed at halftime. Just not necessarily with the score, but just how we played. We were a better football team than that.
Another stop by the defense. That's a fumble by Tolliver that was recovered.
You'll see here, this is a nice play by our defense and nice scheme and call by our defense coordinator, Coach Boone. You'll see, looks like we're in a six-man box here out of one back, and our corner looks like he's in a cover 2 look. Gonna snap the ball. He's blitzing. Our Josh Bay here, our backer, takes the tackle inside. We roll our safety over the top here. Their back is, messes up the protection, and we're able to get the sack.
Absolutely, and Josh Bay and Aaron High there, and that's a loss of 7 yards.
That's when you don't see them coming, they hurt.
And creating a sandwich there, it almost looked like.
Aaron High is a 5th-year senior, and it's good to see him out there making plays.
Halftime, 21-0, Tennessee Martin leading Iowa Wesleyan. What'd you tell the guys in the locker room?
Oh, just, no reason to panic. Just need to get it going, quit rushing things, and keep playing hard, and good things will happen.
Tolliver goes for the big play, an interception, though.
Great play by Jimmy Jones, senior out of Heidelberg, Mississippi. Now, he's got to get to the sideline. He should stay at the sidelines right here where all of his blockers are, and he cuts it back across the field, and doggone if he doesn't put it on the ground and negate the interception. And he'll learn from that. He won't make that mistake again. You'll see. All of our defense, we practice it every day, he's got to get to the near sideline. Well, finally he gets to this sideline and everybody's blocking and he cuts across the field. And, those DBs aren't used to carrying the football.
I guess sometimes a player can try to do a little bit too much.
No question.
Iowa Wesleyan back with the ball. That's a 1-yard loss. And Iowa Wesleyan forced to punt the football again here.
Punt safe again. We're really just trying to make sure that they punt and they don't fake it. And here's Brian Milligan. We call him Millie. Transfer from Marshall. Just trying to make a little play here. And anytime you can just get 10 yards on the punt return, it's a good thing.
There's a pass to Mike Hicks.
Well, this is a little screen for us, and should have been a gain of 6. And Mike's big and strong, and he's able to come out of the run and take the distance, and that's good. Those are one of the questions. Can he make big plays, or is he just a possession guy? And I think he answered a few questions right there.
Now watch Mike Hicks here as he runs right at the cameraman, John Abel.
He's big, strong guy coming down. Everybody chasing the ball. Taz Tillery there. Kenny Jones escorted him to the end zone. That's good to see.
Tennessee Martin with a big lead now at 28-0 in the third quarter, and the Skyhawks controlling the football game.
Great job there by Josh Bay. These are some things that aren't really highlights, but in college football, you get to your little one-back schemes and people try to throw it out in the flat. And you'll see here, Josh Bay, what a good job he does. They're trying to run the same little bubble screen we did. And you'll see Josh Bay here get outside the blocker, force the ball back inside where all the pursuit's coming, and an 8-yard gain becomes a 1.5-yard gain.
And that's not going to show up on the stat sheet.
No, it's just good coaching and good execution.
Tolliver here completes a pass to Jaron Maven.
Kendall Harper being physical there from the safety position.
And again, a punt.
We've got to field that ball, because we lost 15 yards field position right there. That's what we call hidden yards that they don't show in your statistics, but there's balls we should field.
Big play, Miguel Barnes.
That's a very good block play, good open field. You see the orange shirts chasing the ball. That you like to see that.
Rushes for 44 yards and a first down.
You see we block down, we pull the guard, we pull the tackle, everybody's chasing, receivers are blocking downfield. It's good to see Miguel be excited and have a little jazz level, because that kind of gets those orange shirts going.
On next play, Cade here with a pass to Milligan.
Yeah, getting Millie in the game. He doesn't know the whole offense yet, but we're able to throw him a few screens, and there's certain things that he can do. He's got to get that first down, but that was a good effort.
And then Jason McNair.
Good job there. I think the fullbacks there are able to get the safety on the ground. Jason may score, but Jason's deceiving. Sometimes it doesn't look like he's running as fast, and then you look up, it's a 9-yard gain.
Tennessee Martin with a big lead. Here's Jarvis Perry.
Yeah, Cade's going, he wishes he had that one back. You'll see this is just a little, what we call a little power pass here, and you run that off-tackle play, and then you come back and you fake the off-tackle play, and you slide your offensive line one way. Your tight end runs a little corner route here, pull back into flat, it looks like the run, and there he is, and we make a bad throw, a low throw, and get stopped on the inch line.
Gets Miguel Barnes another chance to get a touchdown, one of 3 he had on the day.
Yeah, it's okay. You had your chance. You know, we didn't get it, so now we'll give it to Miguel.
Skyhawks score, and that'll jump it out to 35-0, leading over Iowa Wesleyan.
Great push there by Joe Gibbs. Matter of fact, Joe Gibbs was player of the game offensively. Real proud of his steady performance.
And the point after, again, good. Beautiful night. The weather was perfect. A little hot when this game started, Coach, but by the time it was over, we were down in the upper 60s.
Yeah, it was a great night to play football.
Here's Miguel Barnes again.
Same little off-tackle play, just a physical, 4-yard game.
Kay Thompson throwing the football a lot on Thursday night.
Yeah, this is kind of our bread and butter, play. This is an NFL play, and it's off of play action. It's off of draw action. And you'll see here they're running a little 7-yard speed out. Tight ends, what we got to call a middle read. The action brings the safeties and linebackers down. He can't get underneath the out route, and your quarterback has to be able to get underneath center and play action fake and make that throw, which is very difficult, especially to his left. And a lot of quarterbacks can't do that. We're very fortunate ours can.
Cade completed that pass. He was 21 for 34 on the day.
Nice slant pass there to Smooch, to Taylor Stanley. He stepped in, and guy's been in our program 3 years, and he's figuring it out now. I'm real proud of his effort.
Stanley gets his number called again.
There he is again on the little screen action there versus blitz. Those are like runs to us, and good to see the guys execute.
And Miguel Barnes again, who ends up running 115 yards on the night.
Yeah, that's a very good block play, and he just explodes. And when Miguel's seeing the hole to take care of the football, I don't think there's a better one in the league.
UT Martin scores again, leads it now 42-0 over Iowa Wesleyan in the third quarter. Coach, you got a chance to bring some of your younger players in. When do you do that in a game like this?
Well, once you've got the game secured and you have an opportunity, those second guys and third guys that deserve the opportunity to play and the experience, and it's just great for the growth of your program to get those guys some experience.
UT Martin's defense continues to stifle at the end of 3 quarters. The score again 42-0.
Little option play down the line of scrimmage, and everybody's doing their responsibility. There's a safety or a corner, Gerald Guffin folding back and making the play.
And the Skyhawks back with the ball. Nice
there, Derek Carr's first snap as the college football player. Nice little completion. There's another little bubble screen, throws out there to Milligan. It's good to see Derek. He was 3 for 3 on the night, and it's good to get him some experience.
And McNair's going to run the ball on this play.
Like I said, you don't think Jason's getting a whole lot of yards, and then you look up and it's a 14-yard gain, and I believe he was OVC Newcomer of the Week, so that was a great honor for him. Nice little off-power play there, off-tackle power play, and Jason to get his college touchdown.
Tennessee Martin with the point after, and leading it 49-0 now over Iowa Wesleyan.
You like where you are at this point. It's kind of fun, relaxing. Guys are chasing the ball and having a good time. Nice play by Julius McNair. That's a cousin of Jason McNair. Both played at the same high school, Mount Olive, Mississippi. Nice play there by Jordan Peeler from California. Got here this summer. Great effort guy, great team guy.
Skyhawks back with the football. Here's McNair.
And that's the thing you'll see Jason do is he'll bounce out and turn a 2-yard gain into a big one.
Derek Carr in at quarterback for UT Martin.
Good slant there to Rhett Hambrick, transfer here from South Florida, got here this summer and working real hard and trying to fit him into our offense.
Coach Simpson and the coaches over on the sideline.
There's another run by Jason for the touchdown. So he actually scored, I think, 120-something in high school. So he's kind of used to getting that end zone.
And the Skyhawks win the game, 56-0. That final score at Graham Stadium. Tennessee Martin in their season opener and their home opener for the 2009 season.
A little slow getting started on offense, but they found a rhythm and really did well in the third quarter.
Well, we've got a long way to go, and that's okay. That makes them listen to me even more tomorrow when we meet. Knock the rust off a little bit. Real proud of the defense getting the shutout. We'll get some kinks out of the special teams, but I got the win under our belt. Now we got a big one next week, and I can't wait to get back to practice tomorrow.
Like we said, Coach, of course, these opportunities, right? All this hard work. So don't ever let me, don't ever let another coach, anybody take away anything from you when you win a football game, okay? All right, because I'm the world's worst, because here's where I am, because I know we've got a chance to have a great football team this year. So my expectations are here. And I'm very fired up and proud of you for winning that game. And you're 1-0, You're exactly where you need to be. But guess what? We got a lot of work to do tomorrow, don't we? A lot of things we can clear up. A lot of things we can clean up. Because guess what? We're going to get better tomorrow and the next day, you understand? And we're going to go to Missouri State. Hey, who remembers 2 years ago? I remember. I remember that. You keep that in your mind every day you go to practice this week because we owe them something, right? We'll be number 2 next week. How about a little, good job for the defense. Nice shutout. Hey, one more guy too. How about old Smoocher catching the ball? Listen to me now. There's one thing you new guys that I want to remind you of. You read my mind, Chris? N-O-T-H-I-N-G, nothing, nothing, absolutely nothing. N-O-T-H-I-N-G, that's a letter to me, nothing, absolutely nothing.
Tennessee Martin got the win over Iowa Wesleyan. Coach, one thing we've not talked about is the jerseys we wore in the home game.
Well, the kids came to me, wanted to wear the orange. We were 0-2 in them last year, lost 2 tough games, and you know, we're not superstitious around here, but we certainly don't want to take any chances. So we broke the orange jersey out and got the jinx off, the winless streak off, and so now we've got a win under our belt. And so now when we break them out again, there'll be no excuses. Okay,
orange jerseys, here we go. Tennessee Martin takes on Missouri State, a game that's coming up Saturday, a challenging road game, the longest road trip for the team this season.
It really is. It's a great opportunity for us, though. I mean, we, even though it's 6 hours, I mean, that's not that bad on the bus. That's a 3-movie trip, you know. So we'll enjoy the opportunity to go there. We'll be a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Then we walk out there and play Saturday at 3 o'clock. We'll be ready to go. Tough, challenging schedule on the road this year, and you know, if we're going to be a playoff team, we're going to have to win on the road.
We promised viewers we'd give them some inside information they wouldn't normally get. So what movies do you watch on the team bus?
On bus 1, if you're on my bus, you're at my it's at my discretion. So little depends if Ty goes or my father-in-law goes. So a little Disney, whatever kind of hits my fancy that week.
So what about the other team buses? Does it even matter?
I don't even check there.
No. But that would make all the difference in the world. So the movies kind of set the tone, I guess, for the trip.
Exactly. I think on my bus there, if the starters ride the bus 1 with the head coach, so I think they can kind of get on there with their iPods and go to sleep. But
would you ever let a player go to the video store and pick out the movies for you?
Done that before. That's why we started this streak.
Coach, between game 1 and game 2, all the analysts say major improvements. Is that true?
Yeah, no.
Or you hope major improvements?
Well, I think whether you win or lose, there'll be improvements. So there's going to be some things that you do better, whether it's warm-ups, whether it's your sideline organization, whether it's your substitution. There's going to be so many things that you do better in game 2 from game 1. Obviously, the big things are, you know, you play harder, you play faster, you play more physical, and you play assignment sound football. I mean, those are things it's going to take to win. But you know, I can see it this week at practice, just from having 1 game under our belt. The improvement of just understanding what game preparation week is like, and I've seen it this week in practice.
Give us specifics. What do we want to do against Missouri State that maybe we didn't do against Iowa Wesleyan, and what's it going to take to get a win?
Well, the first thing on defense is, and we did play well last week defensively, is we've got to stop the run. Mm-hmm. They're going to run the football, they're going to run the zone, and we've got to stop them and make them throw the football. And they're very capable, have a good quarterback and good tight end, but we can't let them do both, okay? And offensively, we've got to be able to run the football this week because of the front they play, they're sound in their coverages, and we don't have to run for 250 yards, but we've got to be able to run it when we have to on certain down and distances because we've got a good quarterback and good receivers, and we'll throw the ball plenty of times, but we've got to be able to run it when we have to in order to get to that next series of downs.
Okay, Tennessee Martin set to take on Missouri State. We'll see how it unfolds. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks so much.
I'm Chris Brinkley with Coach Jason Simpson.
Jason McNair, 83 yards, 2 touchdowns on the night, took home OVC Newcomer of the Week honors for the Skyhawks. Be sure to join us next week as Tennessee Martin taking on Missouri State. I'll be breaking down that game film with Coach Jason Simpson.